Holy cow. It's like a hailstorm. Oh, it's hitting me in the face. I need ski goggles. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm up on the tops, but absolutely soaking wet walking up. Got some water from the tarn, and now I'm heading over to camp. It's going to be a rough one. There's going to be rain, snow. I'm going to get a massive fire going, cook some delicious food. But 3-hour slog, and I'm up here, and the storm's coming in. So I get over to camp, get my new tent set up. The beauty of this tent is it can pitch fly first with the inner attached. So it doesn't matter if it's getting wet right now. Pole sleeves, superior system. The beauty of the freestanding tent design is once it's up like this, you can just move it around and get it positioned exactly how you want it. And that's why I don't put the tarp up first, because I can keep the tent dry and move it around and get the tarp positioned perfectly. You can roll the back up here for some added ventilation, which I'll do now. Alright, we have everything set up. The rain's coming down pretty nice. You can probably hear it, it's good pitter patter. Gotta get everything sorted out in the tent now and get all set up. I have an awesome new bed and quilt to show you, so get that locked up in there. And I think we've got to get a brew on. Look at that! For this camp, I have a new product, new sleep system. This is the Zen Bivy ultralight mattress, R5R value, and I have the new ultralight bed as well. So that's rated for -7 or 10 Fahrenheit. It's an absolutely luxurious piece of kit. I'm going to get that all set up in there, and I'll show you guys what it's like. So this is a sheet that fits over top of this pad and envelops you in absolute comfort. Keeps the drafts out and gives you a hood on a quilt, which is quite, you know, it's going to be a revolutionary experience for me. And check this out. This is the quilt, Pertex shell and 900 full power premium goose down. And that clips onto the bed. I'll show you it when I get into it later tonight. But I'll chuck it in there and get it locking up for now. There we go. was a bit of a mission. When you have a new tent and new gear, it's always a little bit more, you know, fiddly to set it up for the first time. But I have this coffee, have a couple of these nice, delicious Anzac biscuits, sit out here, enjoy the rain, and then I'm going to go out and cut heaps of wood and get a massive fire going. See these? These are Anzac biscuits. Victoria made me up a whole cookie jar of them for camping and treats for me. She's at home, she's doing well. Thank you for everyone who's concerned and asking how she's going. She's doing pretty good. So, everything is progressing with her pregnancy as planned and as expected, so that's good news. We got some pretty bad pooling going on in here. I have to sort that out. This is the new saw, the Silky Zubat. I used it in the cabin camp, my last video, but this will be the first real test out in the bush. Look at the teeth on this. Let's get some wood. The bush here is just way too dense to bring the camera in and show me cutting the trees. Found some good logs though. Look at the size of this tree. Look at all this wood. I think it's enough, it's probably too much, but I am the wood king, so I'm gonna get to processing all this. It's gonna be glorious with this new saw. Chop it all up, stack it, and maybe get some more twigs. It's hard work. Had to take my jacket off. Way too hot doing all this work. Look at that cut. Woo! Woo! Oh no. Oh, cutting all this wood's harder than walking up. I'm gonna cut this massive tree. Oh, look at the size of this. The rain's intensifying. It's getting pretty heavy now. I'm gonna saw all this wood, get a nice tidy stack, and break up the sticks. Look at all of that wood. I don't have many twigs. Hopefully this is enough to get the bigger logs going. Alright, let's get this lit. I'll use this massive chunk as kind of like a backstop for the fire. Some of these big pieces, and they'll start drying off. I'll build a little enclosure for it. Nice little box like that. Get the sticks in. It's going to be pretty smoky until the flames get going, but that was a gigantic effort to get all that wood, chop it up. So hopefully we get a nice roaring fire for all that hard work. I'm pretty confident there's a huge amount of fire starter in there. My hands are filthy. It's a lot of smoke. This goes to show the wood's pretty wet. I hope that goes. Oh. Now we're talking. We've got some flame. Alright, I think I can hopefully leave that for a little bit and it should stay alight. I'm going to tidy myself up and just monitor the fire. This rain is lovely. Ooh, okay, put the down jacket back on, got my beanie on. I'm nice and clean and I'm all set up, and look at this fire. It's pumping right now. I'm a little bit worried about these embers. They're coming back, the wind's blowing this way. I don't want them to hit my new tent. I just don't touch the fire and let it die down, and hopefully the sparks stop blowing towards me so much. But I'm just absolutely steaming now, drying out, it's beautiful. I think I'm going to have some hot and spicy noodles as an entree for dinner and let this die down cooking on the fire tonight. Oh, the smoke's getting me real bad. And just chill. Not sure if you can see me over all the smoke, but I've got the fire now built into like this beautiful core, putting out an immense amount of heat. I'm like fully dried off, it's amazing. It's getting pretty dark and the temperature has absolutely plummeted. Whew, I don't think the snow's coming through till tomorrow morning, but it's going to get cold tonight. Ah, smoke! I'll tell you what, it's good to be back out on the tops in the cold weather and the rain with the roaring fire, man. This is good. I've got a big Wagyu rump steak for dinner and mashed potato. Whoa, that fire is putting out way too much smoke and heat. It's gonna go to inferno status. You can see how I've like layered these logs up in kind of like a triangle and stacked it up on top so it can draw air in. Then all the heat can go up and dry the wood and burn it. You can see that one down there that I put on originally? It's burning real nice. Tonight I'm cooking on the titanium pan. I haven't had this one out in a while, but it's super lightweight. I think it's only like 100 grams or something. We'll cook the steak in this. This is what's within a premium Wagyu rump steak. With the steak, I'm going to have some nice cheesy mashed potato. Let's get this mash rehydrating. Ooh, oh, and a bit. Ah! Oh! Alright, I'm making real hard work of this. I spilt boiling water on myself. Okay, amateur camping. Dinner better be worth it. Got my steak here, and I got a bunch of salt and pepper, which I'll get all over it. Heaps. And that mash should be done soon. I can't wait. I'm gonna have a little bite of this, see what it tastes like. Oh, look at all that mash. Check that out. Heaps of mash. And the big Wagyu steak. It is time to eat. I'll take this hood off. Oh. Cheers everyone. This one's been quite difficult, but I think we've reached success now. I don't even know, the smoke's going everywhere, the wind and the rain. Can't see. Oh, it's too bright. I just want to eat. It's so juicy, so tender. Hear that rain? Look at the fire again, it's cranking. Alright, okay, everything's good now. I've had my first big bite of steak. Oh, I can feel the stress leaving the body. Look, as soon as I move the camera, the smoke is just drawn to it. How strange. I'll have a good sleep after all this food. I think this is a rump steak. I think not the fillet, the Scotch fillet or whatever you call it, ribeye. The ribeye is nicer than the rump, I think. But the rump is still very good. I have a whole entire box of Jaffa cakes. And I'm probably going to eat them all. Because why not? I haven't had a Jaffa cake in ages. Ooh. Look. It's when that orange gooiness. Oh. It all hits at the same time. The chocolate, the biscuit, and the gooiness. I forgot how good these are. They're kind of like a biscuit, but they're kind of like a cake. Confusing. Oh no, I've already eaten 5 of the Jaffa cakes. I'll have one more now, and I'll save some for when I'm in the tent. I'm not sure if you can see, but I still have so much wood. I'm not going to stoke up the fire again, I'm going to let that die down. And there's no way I can burn all of that in the morning, so I'll probably stash some of this for another camp in the middle of winter and use a little bit tomorrow morning. But I'm going to chill for a bit, then I think I'll get into the tent, have a cup of tea in the tent, a few more Jaffa cakes, and just enjoy listening to this beautiful rain. Oh, I'm going to get into the tent and relax and have a cup of tea. My back is killing me. It still hasn't completely healed after the injury. But man, it's quite stiff. It's good to have the rain jacket off. I'll show you, I recently reapplied the DWR to it. So you can see, it was repelling water quite well. I picked up the Gearade spray-on stuff from the gear shop. I'll put the link into the description so you can check out the gear shop and their stuff, but the jacket's working way better now, so that's good. I'll get these boots off and get cozy in the tent, and I'll show you the sleep system. I'm inside the Zen bivvy, and look at this. This is a serious bit of kit. This is not just some luxury item, although it is extremely luxurious. It's also extremely practical and very, very high spec. 900 full power down, hydrophobic treated. It's got some new special treatment on it too, so it should be really good at resisting moisture. Good for me because I'm always in the rain. And yeah, there's 630 grams of 900 full power down. So it should be super toasty warm. And it's got this sheet thing, and it has these little hooks, and it's color coded and it clips in like this. So you got this little flap here. And you put the yellow to the yellow, and you can see here there'll be a blue one. You put the blue to the blue, and you can do that all the way up each side. And I guess the idea is you can coon yourself down in here without a pad strap, and you can roll around, and it's like a bed. I'm in here, and I've got this hood, and the hood is also filled with down, and it comes up here, and this tucks all the way right in. I mean, look how cozy that is. This thing is incredible. I'll chuck a link into the description. You guys can check out Zen Bivvy. I haven't slept in it yet, but I can already tell after being in it, this is going to be like a next level experience. I'll give my full thoughts on it in the morning, but so far, I mean, just look at this sheet. You just slide around on the pad, super comfortable. I sleep with my arm up like that, kind of like this, so when it's cold, like it will be tonight, usually my arm's freezing in a quilt, but with this, I can have my arm up inside the hood. My pillow will stay in place. And it's all just this one integrated system that's actually as light as any of the other ultralight gear on the market. So, I mean, it's pretty legit. I'm going to give it a lot of testing over this winter, so you guys will be able to see how it goes. But I'm going to get myself cozy and just relax for a bit. Oh my goodness, just lying here in this thing and this pad. I've never felt like this up in the bush before, man. Oh, I love the hood. The hood is the best thing about it, man. Oh, I can tuck my head up into this, but I'll probably just sleep with my arm up like that. Oh my goodness. Nice big brew of tea. Peach and pineapple. It's quite nice and refreshing. This is a new tent as well, the Hilleberg Una. I've got it in the sand colour, and I just think it just looks beautiful. It's a classy colour for a tent, I reckon. And it contrasts with the yellow interior, just really nice. So this will be like my go-to lightweight winter tent when I just want 4-season performance in like a 2 kilo package, super easy setup, real versatile. Can't wait to test it out in some deep snow. I have 3 Hilleberg tents now, the Niak, the Alak and the Una, and I think there's one more that I need to get, the Namage, but I'll wait. Actually, there's more than one, there's heaps. Hey everyone, I'm all tucked up in the bed and I've opened up the vents in the tent to try and allow for maximum airflow. But I don't think it's going to work too good. It's heating up in here quick. But man, it's so cozy. The Zen bivvy and everything. Oh, it's just incredible. And listen to that rain. It's come back with an intensity. That's some pretty heavy rain. Hopefully it turns to snow and I wake up and it's freezing cold tomorrow. But I'm going to head off to sleep. We'll see what tomorrow brings. And I'll catch up with you guys then. Good night, everyone. Coffee. Good morning, everybody. I had a fantastic sleep in the Zen bivvy. It's like being in a bed, it truly is. And the mattress is so warm and comfortable too, even though it's quite thin. I had it pumped up to max inflation, so it was very tight. But it just seemed to dissipate and distribute my weight across the surface of the pad. So even though it was thin, I was like supported. Incredible. It's like rolling around in a bed, but I'm up here listening to the rain and the wind and the wilderness. And now I'm having my morning brew. It's very cold. I think I'm on the edge of the snow line. It looks like there's snow clouds up that way, but no snow has fallen here. So I'm just going to chill out. No rush to do anything. Have several coffees. I might get up and light the fire soon. I woke up at like 4 AM and had 2 Jaffa cakes. So I've only got 2 left. I'll have them for breakfast with my coffee. Well, a pre-breakfast entree. This is not a health food channel, guys, so don't do what I do unless you just want to have maximum treats. I'm choosing to enjoy myself in these camps. Guilty pleasure. Man, the rain's really coming in. I hope it turns to snow. It could do. It's freezing cold. It was forecast for snow to 1,000 meters, and I'm at 1,300. So maybe it's just a bit late. But this is pretty cool anyway. I kind of want to light the fire, but there's going to be wind and smoke. But I'll probably do it anyway. Alright, it's time to get up. Get the boots on. Get the waterproofs on. I think we'll get a fire going. I think it's time for another brew. I should really have a little axe on my knife so I can split some of the logs to get them going a bit easier. Like those massive ones, they really do need splitting. It just means I don't have to get a whole lot of little sticks. proper coffee. A lot of people ask me about the filters. I just picked them up off an online store. I just typed in, I think it was disposable or portable coffee filters into Google, and I found a local supplier and I ordered them. They come in like lots of hundreds or thousands, so that's what I get. And I roast my own coffee beans and I grind them up and put them in. So that's what I do for my coffee on camp if I'm not having an instant Moccona. Oh, that's glorious. This one tastes like cherries and chocolate. It's delicious. I have a very, very deluxe breakfast as well, and I'm very excited about it. So I'll wait for the fire to die down. I might cook it on the fire. Got some bacon, crumpets, and jam. Okay, here are the crumpets. Whew, the fire's so hot. I'm gonna get these on and try heat them up a bit, because they'll be way nicer if they're warm. I think I burnt it a bit. And a little bit of boysenberry jam that I've got in here. That'll be nice. It'll be sweet, salty, and buttery. I overdone the crumpet a little bit. It's a bit brown. Oh, it tastes amazing though. I have a little bit of raspberry jam in this one. We'll taste some of the raspberry jam on the crumpet, eh? See, the reason why I don't always cook on the fire is because of the smoke. And I'm not coming out in like fine conditions, so I'm not sure if it's going to be windy, rainy, stormy, so committing to cooking on the fire in a storm, you just can't really do it because it's blowing smoke everywhere. So, I mean, it is fun, but I always end up getting wasted by the smoke. I'll get a whole bunch of butter on them. See that? That's going to melt and spread amazingly. All that melted butter. These ones are cooked perfectly. Oh yeah. Loaded with jam and butter. Just having another coffee. Fire's going good. Not so smoky now. That was a good breakfast, man. I enjoyed that. And it's just good to be up here and relax. It is cold, and there's more dark clouds coming in, so it's probably going to be a pack up in the rain and a walk out in a kind of like a stormy cold front. But that suits me. Just as I was having that coffee, the weather's come in, and it's like hailing, sleeting, snowing now. I think the temperature's just dropped like 5 degrees centigrade or something. Absolutely plummeted. Yeah, man, it's definitely coming in. Oh, okay, it looks like I'm not going to be walking out anytime soon. Holy cow! It's like a hailstorm. This is nice. Yeah, this is storming. Full-blown storm coming in. Whoa, all of a sudden it just changed. I'm gonna let this pass before I pack up and just enjoy some of the freezing storm conditions. Oh man. That's a brutal wind, man. That's freezing cold. The sun's kind of up that way, but towards me from this way it's like dark, and that's where the snow's coming from. It's so cool up here when it's like this. Such a dramatic landscape. Alright, I'm going to pack up the tent now, get the big Zen bivvy away, get everything sorted out, packed up, and then maybe hang around for a bit under the tarp and enjoy the fire. But it's been a pretty epic camp. Really enjoyed the food, really enjoyed the struggle of this one. And just this new tent, the new gear, everything. Like I said, I'll put links into the description for Zen bivvy, Z-packs as well, and for the gear shop. This was a great pad. I love how the Helleberg tents, they have massive oversized stuff sacks. So it's real easy to get your tent in. Whoa man, the snow's coming in. Man, it's really coming in now. Put this fire out. Whoa! It's coming in with some full power now. Alright, I'm going to put the big camera away and I'll come back to you guys on the GoPro. This is going to be pretty cool walking out when it's like this. It's like a snowstorm. Okay, we're departing camp and conditions are not good. We'll come out into the open up here. And you can see, yeah, it's like snow showers, man. Look at this. It's coming in from that direction. This is more like it. Oh, it's hitting me in the face. I need ski goggles. That's brutal. It's not soft snow, it's like hard pieces of ice. Look at it just gushing through there. Gotta get into the trees, almost back into the forest. Man, it's rough out there when it's exposed like that. Way more sheltered in here. Okay, it's about 2.5 hours down, and the main objective, do not slip over and break my neck. Back down at the creek, and it's raining pretty heavy. I'm wet, but I'm feeling great. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Oh, got water on the lens. It's about 15 minutes and I'm back at the car. That's been a good walk down. Full of enthusiasm. Just met a couple walking up. Sorry I didn't get your names, but it was nice to meet you. And I hope you enjoy checking out some of the videos. That's where I came from. Way back up there in the abyss. It's probably snowing up there now. It's very cold. It's freezing rain down here. But man, lovely walk. I'm actually really enjoying it. I like walking in the rain. I don't know why. Oh, not on the way up, but on the way out. When it's like this, and I don't really care if I get wet. It's just enjoyable. It's invigorating. A little bit of snow up there. Not much. There's a camper van down here. I wonder who that is.
You see, now you're camping with Tony.
Look at this, man.
I don't mess around.
Unreal. Alright, I'm gonna eat. Goodbye.